go with the one thing, like for the business side, and one thing, and one is in the consulting part.
Okay.
Okay, if you look at the business part, you can join it as an end user form. Okay, for end user. End user form is a non-consulting form, like corporate finance team. Like, so in end user part, you get the real firm applications. Okay. And okay, you have to post the entries, all the posting the transaction, day-to-day transactions that is going on the for the end user part, and reporting how to generate the reports that all will be seen by the end user.
Okay.
Most of
Understood.
most of the multinational companies, okay, like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, some Reliance, Shell, Limited, these are different industry sectors. They are using the SAP product. Okay. Now,
Okay.
here as a consultant part, so if you want to build a career as a FICO consultant, we have to best to join in a consulting firm, like associate consultant, okay, like SAP consultant, like team lead, like so on. Okay, here some of the like good consulting firms are as Accenture, IBM, Capgemini, like Infosys, like TCS, okay, Deloitte. These are all some consulting companies in the market. So if I go for FI module, so if you are selected as a FI consultant, then you have to work on the finance team, and you are working heavily on the finance module only. If you
Okay.
if you are selected for the CO module, if you so CO module work will move towards the manufacturing environment. Okay, where we try to analyze like a cost of a product, and also like working in a closing with the sales team. Okay, we'll to work with
Okay.
sales team, and we'll try to market more in regions where profitability is not increased. Okay, we have to try to increase the profits, we have to try to increase the sales by reducing the some expenses. This all will be in the CO model, okay, in the manufacturing sector.
Okay.
Okay, so here, if you are selected as a fresher, okay, if you are selected as a FICO consultant as a fresher, you will have the package like 6 to 8 lakhs. Okay, like in metro cities, okay, metropolitan cities, you have. So it depends on the cities, actually, the range. So if you are have giving the 2 years experience in your resume, okay, you have to give some required projects for that, like support project, like implementation project you have to give, and you will get the package like 7 lakhs to 10 lakhs. Okay. If you are giving 3 years experience, you require implementation, support project plus rollout project. Okay. So you will get 10 lakhs to 12 lakhs as package. Like this, it will increase. Okay. And here you are having the real time like projects in the market, like implementation, rollout. Okay, implementation project, rollout, and product support, and like FICO testing process. These are the real time projects are there in the market here. So we have to work on these projects.
Okay.
Selecting as a FICO consultant. Okay.
Oh,
Now, before going to this training program, we need to know what is SAP, right? We need to know what is FN, what is CIVO. Just a brief introduction of it.
Okay.
Now, we'll see the SAP is a German multinational software company known for making enterprise software to manage business operations. So it stands for Systems, Application, Products for Data Processing. SAP started in 1972 with 5 ex-IBM employees as a small software company in Germany with just one customer. Now the company has over 3 lakhs customers over 200 countries. So here the SAP has started in 1972 with 5 engineering employees. Only one customer has purchased the SAP product in 1972. Means one company has purchased. Now more than 3 lakhs companies, more than 3 lakhs industries are using the SAP product to run their business. Globally, the SAP has expanded their business, okay, in a geographical wise, whether in north zone or south zone or east or west, we can go anywhere, we'll find the SAP. Okay. So more than 200 countries are using the SAP product to run their business. So SAP is used by the companies whose like a turnover is more than 500 to 600 crores. They are using the SAP product in their organization. Okay, and here the SAP is called a template. SAP is called a template irrespective of the business, whether you are a manufacturing sector, a service sector, or automotive or pharmaceutical, gas or oil, any business can use SAP product, and we can customize according to our business requirement. Okay, we can customize the SAP according to business requirement. Every business process is different, right? Manufacturing sector business process different. Pharmaceutical business process is different, right? So for a service sector is different, but we can customize the SAP according to our business requirement. Okay, and this SAP falls under ERP category. So ERP here is nothing but the enterprise resource planning. Enterprise is nothing but the business which we are dealing with, right? And resources. To run the business, we require these resources, money, manpower, like material, machinery, different types of marketing tools and methods. And these resources has to be planned in such a way that to increase the profits and to increase the sales. Means effective utilization and optimization of resources. So this ERP captures the cost or capture the information of all the departments wise information and all the companies, entire companies. It manages the entire companies information for creation of financial statement like balance sheet and profit and loss account. Because this ERP is integrated with all the business activities. This ERP is integrated with all the business activities. So industries means they are having multiple business activities. But we are taking this single software to handle all the business activities here. And if you see this, we are having the multiple ERPs in the market, like Oracle Finance, JD Adverse, BAN, Aprico, PeopleSoft, and SAP is one of them, Tally and Focus. Okay, so these are the leading ERPs in the market. So here, SAP is a centralized one. It is interlinked with all the business activities. We can use only one single software to handle all the business activities. But if you go for non-SAP, they are decentralized. They are not interlinked with all the business activities. Okay, that's why all the companies are looking for overall solution. The overall solution they are finding in the SAP only. This SAP it is a single software handle all the business activities. Multiple functionalities are there in the SAP. Okay, but this non-SAP they are decentralized. If you suppose we are in my company is using the like Oracle, okay, and if they are dealing with any purchase activities, they have to use another software, say like PeopleSoft example. Okay, and if my company is dealing with sales activities, they are to use the bank software. If they are dealing with the F5, they have to use like Oracle, and for another like a HR, they have to use Apricot. Like this, they are using a different software to run their business. So for that, they have to recruit the different technical staff, employees, and they have to purchase different softwares, and uh, they will purchase the different softwares, and they have to purchase a different interface, and technical people are involved, and we cannot generate the reports quickly because it is decentralized, right? So we cannot generate the reports quickly. So that's why all the industries are looking for overall solution that they are finding in the SAP here. So more than 3 lakhs companies are using the SAP in the market. Okay, clear? Hello, Sagar.
Yeah, okay, I'm listening. You can carry on, ma'am.
Okay. So we are having the different modules in the SAP. like technical modules and functional modules. So here multiple technical modules are there, multiple functional modules are there, which are relevant to our course, that only we are picking here. Okay. So ABAP is Advanced Business Application Program. So he's a high-level programmer. Okay, he's a high-level programming language created by the SAP that helps large corporations to customize the SAP ERP here. So ABAP allows SAP customers to customize the workflows for financial accounting, like asset management and material management and other SAP models. Okay, so this is a person who customize the SAP according to the business requirement. Means if the SAP standard fields are not according to the business, then he will add the new fields in the SAP. Okay, suppose for example, if we take like vendor aging report, okay, the management want the vendor aging report, means the due balance, how much is the due balances. It means vendor aging report displays the due balances of the supplier, right? So here, these are the buckets available in the SAP. Means like 1 to 30 days to how many vendors we are due, from 31 to 60 days, and from 61 to 90 days, how many outstanding bills are there. Okay. So here, these are the buckets. These are standard. Okay. This is a vendor aging report delivered by the SAP here. But the business is not happy with this report. Okay. So they want the different buckets, different groups, right? Like, like they want something different, like they want like 1 to 15 days to how many suppliers they are due, from 16 to 30 days to how many suppliers they are due, like 31 to 45 days. Like this is a need, okay, the business requirement. But here the available is standard is requirement is 1 to 30, 31 to 60, and 61 to 90, right? So to make this report, I need a programmer here. Okay. To make this, like 1 to 15, 16 to 30, to make this report, I need a programmer. So here I will, okay, so I need a programmer, that is ABAP consultant. One who works in the SAP, they are called the consultants. Okay. So I require the ABAP consultant. He will customize according to my business requirement. Okay. So here is a ABAPer who will do the programming. He will design the SAP according to the business requirement. Okay. Now we'll go the basis administrator. Okay, this basis administrator is just like your network administrator. Like once the SAP system is installed, if there any new packages are there that you need to install, this is a consultant who install for you and the SAP access. And here, if you want to migrate the data from non-SAP to the SAP or SAP to the SAP, so this is a person who migrate the data from one server to the another server. And if you are facing any errors or any issues relating to the servers, then he is the person who is rectify the errors for them. Okay, so he'll all the server issues are taken care by the basis consultant here. Okay. These are the two technical modules. And now we'll go forward to the financial module, functional module, that is finance. So here finance, FI stands for finance here. And here FI is used to store all the business transactions. Okay, all the business transaction for creation of financial statement like balance sheet and profit and loss account. Say here FI is used for legal and tax reporting purpose. Not only that, reports are also utilized by the management as well. Okay. And here this FI is tightly integrated with all the modules here. Okay, it's tightly integrated with all the modules. And CO is a controlling. Is a control purely for the management reporting purpose, like internal reporting purpose, where we want to know like what is the cost of a manufacturing any particular product or like cost revenue generated. Okay, like revenue generated in the business unit or within the organization, and you will have the different business units, right? And what is the profit earned in that particular unit? The whole configurations we will generate in this CVO module. Okay, this is for internal reporting purpose. The CVO module always capture the expenses. It try to reduce the expenses so that to increase the profits and to increase the sales. Okay, and the CVO also interlinked with all these modules. And like material management, this SD, and PP, these are all in the manufacturing environment. Okay, material management here, it look after all the purchase activities and sales activity. Purchase and vendor activities here. Okay, so where here we will raise a purchase, like we are having the procurement cycle, like how to create a purchase order, how to post for the goods receipts, how to do the invoice verification, and finally how to do the payment. Okay, this all from purchase to pay, where the FI is integrated with the module. So as a FICO consultant, we need to know some knowledge, okay, some knowledge of and SD also. So here we'll see how to integrate with FIMM, how to integrate with FISD also in our training program. Okay. And here SD told purely the sales, and it is sales and distribution, where purely for the sales and customer. Okay. Especially with customers, like delivering the goods to customer, and is the customer billing. So here we'll see the OTC cycle, order to cash. So how to raise a sales order to the customer delivering the goods to the customer, and billing customer finally, which goes to the customer billing. That is an FI module. So how it integrated with FI and SD, that we will see in this module. Okay. And PP, production planning. So here production planning is purely deal with like production, like how much material required for manufacturing a finished product, and what will be the quantities, the list of material, what is the process of converting the raw material into finished goods. It's all called routing in the SAP here. Okay, it's called the recipe also. Okay, this all process will going on in the PP module here. And HR, human resources, it's all where we deals with the like employees, contracting the employees, payrolls to the employees, the leaves, like bonus, this everything goes on this particular HR module here. All employee activities. So these are the functional modules. And here, as a FICO consultant, we need to know all these modules here. Just we will, in our training program, we'll learn how to some MM and SD, it's all 50% of portion. So we'll complete here in our training program. Okay. Any questions here?
Nothing. You can carry on.
So we'll move forward. SAP FI. Here, in the SAP FI, these are the submodules. In our training program, we will cover all these topics. These are the main topics. In this, we are having multiple subtopics in it. So here, general ledger. Here, general ledger settings, we will do in the basic settings related to the organizational settings. Let's say here, when the company purchases SAP product, okay, it is the company gets the license of SAP. They will install, they will get all the modules, and they will add the new packages in it. But the system, the SAP product is a raw system. The SAP doesn't know anything about the organizations. So here in the implementation project, so we have to give, as a FICO consultant, we have to do the basic settings related to the organizational settings. Means like company, we have to define the company. The company belongs to which country, what is the language, what is the financial year, and how many suppliers are there, master data, right? And master data, vendor master data, or customer master data, or GL master data. So that all the business process, whatever it is there, that we have to implement in the SAP here. Okay, so we are here, we are giving basis setting, that is we are creating the entity, that is a legal entity. Okay, that all we will discuss in the general ledger accounting here. Okay, and accounts payable here. Payable, that it deals with all accounts payable. This is sub-ledger of FI. Means here, payable means we are paying to the someone, right? Nothing but the supplier. So here supplier, so here in the organization, all the business is on mostly on the credit basis. So the balances, okay, we are due with the vendor. So here we are doing, here we learn how to pay the manual payment to the supplier. And here we learn how to pay the payment automatically also by the SAP. So here we are having multiple suppliers. So like paying the payment to the supplier, it is a time consuming. So here in SAP, we are having the automatic payment program. In that, the system will automatically pay the multiple thousands of suppliers at a time. It pick the due balances of all the suppliers based on the payment terms, and it pay the payment at a time here. So how to do that, run that program, that we will see in this submodule. Okay, how to pay the advances and what to do. So here accounts payable is a sub ledger, how to create the main ledger for this, for the creation of financial statement. We're all will see in the accounts payable sub ledger. Okay, and accounts receivable. Receivable means something we are receiving from the customer, right? So here, this is also on a credit basis. So here we will see all the customer and sales activities in the accounts receivable, where here I said this is on credit basis. So some customers will fail the payment, okay, or fail to pay the 10 sales, like 10% of customers are fail to pay the payment on time, right? Or for their due balances. See here the company, the SAP will send a reminder notice to the customer for their due balances. So here in this accounts receivable, we will see how to send a reminder notices to the customer for their due balances, that we'll see in the accounts receivable here. Okay, and sales tax and purchase tax, this all we'll see. And asset accounting here. Asset accounting here will deals with all the like relating to the fixed assets, okay? Like
Yes.
fixed assets. So deal with how to procure an asset, how to depreciation asset, and how to dispose an asset, means retirement, and how to calculate the depreciation, how to create a formula for creation of depreciation for asset. This all will be involved in this subject subledger asset accounting. From end-to-end process, from procure to sale of an asset. Okay,
Yes.
so we will see in the asset accounting. And here banking ledger. Here we are creating in the banking ledger, here we are creating the house banks. So how to create the house banks? Means in the house banks, we'll have the complete detailed information of the bank details of the company. We'll maintain the bank details of the company in the house banks here. So here, how to create the house banks and how to reconcile the SAP books with the bank accounts. This all we will see in this banking ledger. So how to create the reconciliation for the manual bank reconciliation, and how to see the electronic bank reconciliation also we will see in this banking ledger here. Okay, so how to create multiple house banks, that we'll see here in this configuration. So here we are doing the house banks setup for incoming and outgoing payments. Okay.
Okay.
So here banking accounting, it controls and manages all the activities of like a bank transactions, a bank transaction of an organization or a company. Okay. Which are useful in doing the accounts reconciliation activities, all reconciliation activities. Okay, like reconciliation, the manual reconciliation and electronic bank reconciliation statement.
Okay.
All the accounting entries are post, how to post electronic bank statement and the manual statement, that we'll see in this configuration here in the banking ledger. Okay. These are the SAP FI submodule topics we'll cover in our training program. Just brief introduction I have given about it. Okay. In our training program, we'll do the detail, we'll learn about it. Okay.
Okay.
And here SAP CO submodules here. So you know the CO, it's nothing but the cost sheet, we can say that. Okay. It is a cost sheet. So it captures the cost. Okay, cost of a product and expenses also. So here the cost element is a cost object of CO module where it like each cost element, nothing but each and every expenses incurred for manufacturing a product. Not only manufacturing product, but service and rendered also. Okay, that is called the cost element in the CO module. So here in this cost element, we will see how to post an entries in the CO module for all the expenses. Okay. And cost center here, cost center nothing but the departments. In the SAP terminology, departments are called the cost centers. Okay. So here we'll see how to post an entries for each department wise expenses, how to plan for it, okay, planning for the next year or the department expenses, and how to see the variance reports, okay. Period end reports, we'll see in the cost centers, how to do the activity types for each cost center in a manufacturing sector. This all we'll see in the cost center accounting. And how to allocate the cost from one cost center to the another cost center, means from one department to another department. Okay, this all we will see in this cost account center. And profit center, this profit center is in manufacturing sector. Okay, so where the profit is generated, okay, where the profit is generated, that is called the profit centers here. Say here, like for example, I have an organization that is automotive, okay, company, or it is a manufacturing sector. Say here they are manufacturing a car in one division, truck in another division, so bus in another division, motorbike in another division. So these divisions is nothing but the profit centers in the SAP. Okay, this division is nothing but the profit centers in the SAP. And here I want to know the profit of car division. I want to know the profit of van division. I want to know the profit of like motorbike. This is this. So here we can track the profit division wise in the based on this profit centers here. Okay, the division is nothing but the profit center. Next is internal order. So internal order is used to track the cost of an event or task in an organization. Say here we are having in an organization multiple like events will be there, right? Short-term events, say short-term events. So the internal order is used to track the cost for event and task for the short-term period only. Say it may be 3 months or 4 months. Like short-term events, like you are having the exhibitions, like seminars or marketing campaigns for any product, right? This all are the short-term events. Say for example, you have the so the company have the different products. Okay, we are having the different products of your company. Say we are running a marketing campaign, like for advertising a TV for whole company, advertising promotions activity, uh, advertising promotion activities on TV, on radio, or any media. Okay, we are running the marketing campaign for all the products. Say here, we can view the expenses, how much the expenses spending for each marketing, for all the for marketing campaigns, we can see the expenses, overall expenses we can view. But if we want to view the individual product wise expenses, okay, advertising expenses on TV or media, if we want to view these expenses is common for all advertising expenses. So you need some kind of object for this to know the particular expenses for particular marketing campaigns. If you want to know the expenses individually. So you need a cost object for this, for the any particular type of campaign. So how much cost incurred for each product. Okay. So for that, what I will do, whenever I post, so we have the internal order. So whenever we create the individual marketing campaigns for internal order, at the time of posting the advertisement expenses, you have to specify for which campaign you are posting. It for then further, whenever I post any transaction, beside that I will enter the internal order. One cost object I will enter, that is internal order, so that I can see the reporting individual. I see the reporting separately for each campaign. Okay. So period wise I can see. So year wise I can see. Okay. So individually, if you want to know the how much the cost incurred for this any campaign, for that we are using the internal order for that. So whenever the management want to know the report, I can easily run the report. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Now, profitability analysis. This profitability analysis is like COPA. We'll call it as a COPA here. So to so if you I said that the industries, they expand their business in different countries, right? And they manufacture different products in different countries. So the management want to know the country-wise profit. The management want to know the region-wise profit, customer-wise profit, product-wise profit. Okay, so for that, we are using the COPA profitability. In the in the profitability analysis, we can view multi-dimension wise profit, not a single dimension. We can view multi-dimension profit report at a time in the profitability analysis. So country wise, we can see the profit, region wise, company wise, sales group wise. Okay, product wise, from which customer we are getting the more profits. It's all multi-dimension wise, we can view the profitability analysis. So here we learn how to generate the reports, how to create the forms for this. Okay, that we'll see in this COPA analysis. This is in manufacturing sector. Okay, and here product costing here. So product costing is all about tracking the cost from scratch to end. Okay, we are having the boom, we can call it as, that is nothing but bill of material, list of material required for manufacturing a final product, a finished goods. And this will call it as a routing in the SAP or recipe. It is a step-by-step process, converting the raw material into finished good in the product costing. It is in manufacturing sector. Say for example, and we are manufacturing a pen. Okay. So for that I have to, we are converting the raw material into finished goods. So we have first step. So it is a step-by-step process. First step, what I will do, I will melt some product, right? Some plastic. Then in the second step, I will mold it into a refill. Then I will I will cut some edges in the third step, and then I will go to and then I will fix the nib, right? Then we have to put it in, the refill will put in the pen. So this all the entire steps for converting your raw material to finished goods is routing in the SAP here. So SAP, okay, it is nothing but the recipe. So these are all processed in the product costing. So how to track the cost for each material, list of material, is all we will see in the product costing here. Okay.
Okay.
These are the submodules in the CO module.
Okay.
And here in our training program, we learn how to migrate the data from non-SAP to the SAP through the LSMW tool. So we are having one tool, like as a FICO consultant has to migrate the data. Means multiple thousands of master data we'll have in the business, right? So already
Yes.
the business, okay, it is running, they are purchasing the SAP product, but we have to migrate all the data from the business point of view, right? And that vendor masters will be their customer master, GL masters. So how to migrate the master data at a time in one go, that how to, so for that we are using the LSMW tool in the SAP. So that also we'll learn how to migrate the data. Okay. And here we are having like a how to go for DME, like automatic payment program, DME program, electronic bank statement, and some real-time scenarios also we'll see here in our training program. Okay. And here, like we are having this ECC version. The new version is S4HANA, right? So, so that how this ECC version to S4HANA, some changes, some functionalities are developed in S4HANA. So what are the changes are done in S4HANA, theoretical part and practical part also we'll see in our training program.
Okay.
Okay. So anything, any doubts in this? Any questions on this?
No doubts.
So we'll have the class, okay, 1 hour class daily, 5 classes. Okay.
Okay.
Theoretical and practical. And practical, so we will have the notes. Each and every in detail you will have the notes. And here, for after completion of each topic, you will get the interview questions based on this topic.
Okay.
Okay. And here, whatever the issues you are facing in the practical part, that we'll see in the sessions itself.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Are you providing the any
Access.
server remote as server access
Yes.
remote?
Yes, providing.
Okay. What is the timings?
So timings 9 o'clock evening.
No, this is a practice time.
So practice means here, so 1 hour class will be there. You practice, but if you are getting any errors, we'll see in the class.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So you'll get the videos, right? You will have the notes with the help of that. You have to practice. Then if you are facing any errors, we'll see in the class.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, any doubts?
It's okay, fine.
Okay. Okay. We'll leave the session.
Yeah, fine. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. Have a good day.
Thank you.